Chicago Bulls fans, y'all already know we've been seeing a lot of action, but now we got to talk about Cornrell Kobe. Is this DeMar DeRozan's last season as a Chicago Bull? We got to talk about it. But you got to hear the music first. Cognac, gang. Shy Boys Podcast with the Cognac Boys. I'm Cognac Boy Bobby, and I'm with my dog, CDubb. How you doing, boy?
Man, I'm feeling great, man. Just got off the road, ready to get into some Bulls talk, baby. Let's get it.
Y'all already know, if you like what you're listening to today, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share with somebody that might enjoy this. We real close to that 4K. But the topic of the day is this DeMar DeRozan's last season as a Chicago Bull. Last year, my guy gave you 36 minutes, 24 points, 50% from the field, 32% from the three-point line, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. CDubb, is this DeMar DeRozan's last season as a Chicago Bull?
I'll say it should be, nephew. And don't get me wrong. Don't mince my words, because DeMar DeRozan gave us some great moments, bro. I just got to call it like I see it. Gave us some great moments. Y'all remember them double game winners back to back? I think it was after New Year's Day. I think it was.
It was New Year's and New Year's Day.
Yeah.
To this day.
Man, he gave us some moments. He had that Wilt Chamberlain and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar like a month where he was just absolutely unstoppable at 36 points per game or something like that, shooting 50 or 60% from the field. He had some amazing moments with the Bulls. But I still think that his game is not matching with the future of the Bulls, or the Chicago Bulls. I think we need a more modern team. I love DeMar DeRozan. I think he should go on a team. I think he should go championship hunting. You know what I'm saying? I think he should go on a team that's on the verge of winning a championship. And my primary reason is for Patrick Williams to take his supposed spot at small forward. That's his spot, bro. That's where he needs to play. That's his natural position. I think as long as DeMar DeRozan here, we'll never see the peak of Patrick Williams, bro. Patrick Williams need room to breathe, and DeMar in the way. But I still appreciate all the memories he gave to the Chicago Bulls.
For me, it's a tough decision to make. It all depends, though, because it was reported sometime earlier on, that DeMar DeRozan was eligible for a 4-year extension valued at $179 million. I don't know if that's a bit too hefty right now. I got to think about that. But my guy is definitely up there in age, but he has done some spectacular things, as you just mentioned. He is set to make $28 million this year in his last year with the Chicago Bulls. Now, look, I know what he can bring to the table. I think that we've seen, or what we at least should see moving forward, is a team with Zach LaVine as the number one option. It's going to be some people that argue that. Cool, that's your prerogative. But I definitely seen in the second half of the season where Zach LaVine was the de facto number one option and absolutely the best player on the team. We had a decent little run into the play-in. And before that, it was tug and pull between DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine trying to figure it out before that all-star break. Before a guy that wasn't even on the team for half the season, and Pat Bev having to come in and say, "What you doing? You cold. Why you keep passing the ball? Shoot that motherfucker." So, but the only question is, I got a question for you. I think this might be a good question. You let me know. You say you want a modern offense, though, and I'm 100% with you on that. But the question is with the addition of more three-point shooters in Javon Carter, Torrey Craig, you know what I'm saying, and then you still got Patrick Williams, you still got Ayo Dosunmu, so the floor is expected to be a bit more space. You don't think the offense took a step forward to being modernized?
Absolutely, I think the offense took a step forward to get modernized. Absolutely, when you got great three-point shooters in Torrey Craig and Javon Carter. But my only problem is I need Patrick Williams playing the three. I don't think he a power forward. I think his natural position is the 3. And I think he will be successful at the 3, but only if DeMar DeRozan. I don't know, man, because it's kind of hard.
Is it more so? It's definitely a tough discussion to have. But do you think it's more so the touches that he's taken away from other players?
Yeah, definitely the touches he take away from other players. Just the position, just being him. Fuck that. I'm finna do it like I gotta do it. He's blocking Patrick Williams. Soon as he leaves, you will see Patrick Williams just unflap those wings and just fly. He will go crazy, bro. Because he's going to be the strongest small forward in the NBA. Is LeBron still in the league? LeBron's still in the league. Shout out to LeBron James. We, sending prayers to you for you and your son too. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all the basketball shit when your son in trouble. You know what I'm saying? We're going to send some blessings your way. But he's going to be one of the strongest small forwards in the league. And he can shoot from 3. He shoot 40-something% from 3. DeMar is shooting what? 20, 30? 32% from 3. Get to the bag. Man, DeMar, it make it sound like DeMar just a garbage player. He not, bro. But I think for this offense, I think Patrick Williams needs to be at that 3 spot.
Okay. So, and that's where I'm kind of pull and tug with it, I guess. It's simply because I feel like before the Bulls I feel like looking at the front office, I feel like that these guys is very set on being patient. And I think that patience comes with not taking huge gambles anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because we talked about it before. They came in, they traded for Vooch. Boom. Then the offseason, Alex Caruso, Lonzo Ball, DeMar DeRozan. You know what I'm saying? They got those guys in there. It was just a quick ass turnaround. And now they seeing where that got them. And I'm with you. Like, if the Chicago Bulls end up in the play-in again, scorched earth. Scorched earth.
Oh, you said scorched earth, fire sale.
You gotta go and do something. It's already people out there saying that these guys made a mistake, that these guys should have reset the button. We have not been on the side of that. We've been on the retool side. You know what I'm saying? They added some pieces. Was it the best? No, but it wasn't the worst either. It was actually, in my opinion, just simply solid. Nothing I'm gonna sit there and say it was great. It was just simply solid. You're like, okay, cool. You get a guy that's coming in at the point guard position, do kind of some of the similar things that Lonzo Ball to a lesser degree. Then you go ahead and add a guy in Torrey Craig who can come in and provide you some stability off the bench with some experience. Cool, fine. So you added some pieces. But if these guys come in and they have a bad season again, to where these guys couldn't even win 3 games in a row, to where these guys will win 3, they couldn't win 4 games in a row. They'll win 3 games in a row and then lose 4 games in a row.
And then lose 4 games in a row.
And it'll just take away everything they just stringed together. Those previous, I guess, those last few games, I guess. What, 7 games? However the math go. I ain't no mathematician. I'm a YouTube GM. It's bust.
Oh, bro. Let me ask you a question. Though. Let's just say this is a scenario. Let's just say we get to mid-December and the Chicago Bulls are mediocre. They hovering around 500. Is DeMar DeRozan stay on this team, or are you shopping DeMar DeRozan before the trade deadline?
Me personally, YouTube GM will be shopping them. But let's look at the history of Artie and Mark Everson. These guys have been known to set parameters on their players at an astronomically high, at a high, to where most teams be like, you want Alex Caruso for 2 first-round picks and a player? No. You want Zach LaVine for 2 young players, 4 first-round picks and 2 second-round picks? No. Yeah. And I know that's kind of, I'm stretching a little bit, and that's not the accuracy with the stuff. But it's for the sake of conversation to basically say that when trade talks have been pushed into the narrative for the Chicago Bulls to improve the season, we've seen our front office stand pat and just wait on the buyout market. Bro. And we're going to evaluate this thing. We're going to evaluate the entire season first. So you know what I'm saying? We did get I know we got the trade for Nikola Vucevic in the middle of the season. Yeah. But for the last few years, even when Lonzo went down and we was calling for help, nothing happened. Even though, you know what I'm saying, we was shitty as hell, nothing happened. These guys waited until the buyout market. They brought in Tristan Thompson. Buyout market, they brought in Pat Beverly. And those guys are no longer here. So I don't have much faith that these guys will do that. I believe they will come to the podium and say, we're going to evaluate the whole season. Bro, that's
Bro,
just how I look at it.
Bro, I'm going to think different on that. I'm going to say, I think that their jobs, they got to think about their jobs. If it's December and they hovering around 500, you got to think about your jobs. You at least got to put a Band-Aid on the thing, bro. You got to put a Band-Aid on the thing.
Think about when everybody just received extensions under the table.
Bro, he's here to say they finna get extension. Are you talking about
they already got them?
Yeah,
everybody got them. It was reported that not only Billy Donovan the only one that got it. We don't even know how many years Billy Donovan got as an extension.
You right about that. What's the details on that?
We just heard that it was several years. We don't know if that's 2, 3, 4. We don't know,
bro.
But that's just looking at the history of it. Me personally, if by December, if we not in the mix or playing solid basketball, because bro, we was able to tell, especially in that November game against the T-Wolves, we was like, what the fuck is this? This Bulls basketball? And that was the definition of the season. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe it was a few nights prior. I believe we had a nice win against the Memphis Grizzlies. Y'all correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. I think we had a nice win against the Memphis Grizzlies when we was on a win streak, and then we played the T-Wolves and we looked like trash. It was some scenario like that. Y'all go ahead and refresh my memory, please, because it was some scenario like that, and we was like, bro, this is it. It was Minnesota because Cat didn't even play that game.
Didn't even play. Yo, you know the routine when we played last year, bro. We beat the good teams, and if they missing a player, if they garbage, we gonna struggle, get blown out. You know the routine.
And it was vice versa the year prior. So what we gonna be? Are we gonna find some even ground? And that's just the thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like at that point, if you see that this ain't going nowhere, bro, you're going to have to make a decision. You can't continue to run this back. You already running it back for a third straight year, bro. Running it back for a third straight year, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's really going against the grain too, nephew. Going against the grain, because Bulls Nation don't run it back. I'm one of the few that say, okay, let's see what it do before the trading deadline. That's where I'm at. Because it is what it is by now. You didn't do what I wanted you guys to do on the off season. So it is what it is. So let's see before the trading deadline, if we hover around mediocrity or we just garbage, you got to deal with DeMar DeRozan. This is the last year of his contract, bro. Go and get some. You can get something for DeMar, bro.
I got a hard question for you.
Yo, bring it on.
But do you take into account everything that DeMar DeRozan has done off the court? Example, he's had Dalen Terry working out with him. He's then set Kobe White up so he can improve and worked out with him. He didn't set up Patrick Williams to where the last few off seasons, we keep saying how great Patrick Williams is on film and in the pro-ams and in the Drew League and all that. But this guy has basically been that vet that we have been calling for some time now. Like, bro, what happened to the good NBA vets to help lead the young guys to being professionals and solid players? You what you think about that? You don't think they take that into account, or you don't think that's a factor too? Because Zach LaVine ain't done it, or as far as that, we don't know. I'm not gonna say he hasn't done it, but as far as it been reported, we don't know if Zach LaVine has done any of that with the young guys.
I'm gonna be absolutely brutal. I don't give a shit, yo. It's about the play on the floor, bro. I nobody give a shit about that, bro. Shout out to him. Shout out to DeMar. Shout out to DeMar, bro. But ain't nobody care. What is it translating to on the floor, bro? You doing all the helping with them? Are you practicing that 3-point shot, bro?
You say he's trying to add it. So
how long you been trying to add a fucking 3-point shot?
So the second half, we seen DeMar DeRozan shoot a little bit more threes. I give him 2-3 per game. He did. What if he come back and add that to his game to where it's a consistent 2 per game? Per game.
Oh, I reserve the right to change my mind at any fucking time I want. Anytime I want. Because I still love DeMar, but shit. If he come back shooting what you got to give him a percentage on 3-point?
Just shoot league average. Just give me league average. 35%. Give me 35%. You at 32. Go up 3 percentage points. Average league average at 35%. You cool with that?
Isn't he? See, he can't even shoot 35%, and nobody's guarding him, nephew. At the 3-point line, who guards DeMar at the 3-point line, bro? Yeah, don't look crazy. Ain't nobody guarding him. What is he gonna do when he start hitting? And then they gonna start putting the hand up, be rushing out there trying to close out on the 3-point shooter. It's levels to this shit. First, you getting open shots, and now people gonna respect you. Now, what you gonna do?
That's funny.
This bro. He talk about he gonna add it. He been trying to add that game.
I'm just saying. Hey, he went up a point. So for the season, he went 32%. In the last 20 games for the Chicago Bulls, for the last 20 games,
he
shot 33%.
He a goon though, man. Hold on.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, but in some of these games, he didn't even make one.
It's a lot too. That's why you giggling.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games out of 20. He didn't even make one.
Come on, bro. Come on. This is the NBA 2023, nephew. Some centers hitting threes, hitting 100 threes per year, bro.
I get you. Some players they do have 0 for nights. I give you that. I give you that. But hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, man. So, I love. Don't get me wrong, bro. I love DeMar. He is an all-star player, bro. He all-star player. He come up short in the playoffs for sure. He do got that reputation, and you can see it in his play. He kind of strinks, but I love what he did for Chicago. It'll be a catch-22 when he leaves.
Hey, he was the key cog for even one game against Milwaukee. You got to give him that.
Yeah, he did.
He dropped 40 piece. No, bro. He dropped 40 piece.
Good players gonna get you one game, bro. Good players get you one game, bro.
I ain't mad at it, but get the people your final thoughts. Great discussion.
Hey, man, DeMar, you gonna get that 3-point right? Oh, bro, if you get that right, I'm turning this all around.
You ain't never finna turn it all around. Because what about Patrick Williams? You can't do that.
Hey, man, DeMar averaged 27 without threes.
Yeah, he only averaged 24 last year, though.
He falling off and shit.
It's okay.
I'm just fucking around.
That first year with the Chicago Bulls, he was playing with that chip on his shoulder. Somebody need to release an article and say that DeMar DeRozan trash. No, bro.
Hey, DeMar, your ass is booty. You trash. You garbage as fuck. Now go average 30. Hell
no. You want Zach averaging 30. Yo, bro.
Hell yeah, for sure.
He funny as hell.
He can be the Scotty. Can this work before we go? Can he be Scottie Pippen? You know what I mean? To Zach? Could he?
Explain.
No. Could he be the Robin to Zach LaVine's Batman? Could he be?
That's a better question because I'm not finna compare none of these players.
I ain't comparing them. I just said it because that's the preeminent duo in the NBA is Scotty and Mike. Could he be a Robin? Could he be one of them fantastic foes to the stretch man or whatever?
You talking about fantastic?
He could be the chick to the stretch man.
He talking about the chick to the stretch. You bogus as hell. Not old girl, not Invisigirl, whatever the hell her name is. What's her name? I couldn't even remember. I ain't gonna linger on that though. That's the Fantastic Four. I ain't seen that movie in a long time,
bro.
But that's what. Hey, hey, Justin Fields, that's your kind, my boy.
Oh, bro.
But hey, no, bro. But that's it from us, man. My final thoughts is: look, it's a tough decision. I'm gonna give it some time. But we definitely gonna be watching because we can't continue to go play this shit out because we going on year 3 with the same core. Some gotta change. Bro. For real. If it's not looking good. And even But hey, y'all let us know down below. Is this DeMar DeRozan's last season with the Chicago Bulls? Let us know. Is Bobby tweaking? Did we make any sense? Leave it down below. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, of course, and share this with somebody that might enjoy it. We on the road to 4K. We almost there. We gonna catch y'all on the next one for sure. Cognac. Gang.